Ukrainian forces have unleashed a devastating wave of first-person view (FPV) drone attacks on Russian artillery, obliterating dozens of howitzer positions along the front line. The precision strikes, captured on dramatic combat footage, highlight Kyiv's increasing reliance on drone warfare to counter Moscow's heavy firepower. In the release clips, Ukrainian drones can be seen streaking low over battle-scarred fields before plunging directly into camouflaged Russian howitzers. Within seconds, massive explosions rip through the entrenched artillery, leaving blackened wreckage where once stood Moscow's powerful long-range weapons. Military analysts say the targeted destruction of howitzers marks a significant tactical success for Ukraine. Russia's artillery units have long been the backbone of its offensive operations, pounding Ukrainian positions daily. By eliminating them, Kyiv reduces the pressure on its frontline troops and civilian settlements behind the lines. Soldiers on the ground describe the attacks as a game changer. "We used to hear constant shelling every day from those guns," said one Ukrainian infantryman. But after the drones hit, the silence was deafening. It felt like we finally had breathing space.
Готовности, один заряд на огонь. 350-3305. Уровень меньше 2 принял.
The howitzers destroyed included modern Mesta-B and Howitzer-B systems, according to Ukrainian sources. These long-barreled guns are capable of firing shells up to 30 kilometers, making them crucial tools in Russia's strategy of attrition. Their sudden loss could cripple Moscow's ability to sustain bombardments in certain sectors. Frontline footage shows Russian crews scrambling in panic as drones close in on their positions. Some attempted to fire small arms at the incoming FPVs, but the drone's speed and maneuverability proved overwhelming. Within moments, fireballs erupted, scattering debris and soldiers alike. For Ukraine, this operation underscores the effectiveness of cost-efficient FPV drones against expensive heavy weapons. Each drone costs only a few $100s to assemble, yet can take out artillery worth millions. This asymmetry continues to tilt the battlefield in Kyiv's favor. Ukrainian officials, by contrast, celebrated the operation as a clear demonstration of their military's ingenuity, adaptability, and relentless spirit. Every destroyed howitzer saves not only the lives of our soldiers, but also the lives of civilians who endure daily bombardments, declared one senior commander. This is more than a tactical victory, it is proof that Russia's intimidation can be dismantled with precision and creativity. Kyiv emphasized that the strikes were part of a broader strategy to systematically weaken Russian artillery dominance, step by step. On the battlefield, Russian forces have scrambled to salvage what remains of their artillery capabilities. Satellite images show panicked movements of surviving howitzer batteries being relocated deeper behind the lines, where commanders hope they will be harder to detect. Reports also suggest that new defensive measures are being rushed into place, including additional camouflage nets, decoys, and attempts to disperse artillery into smaller units. Yet Ukrainian drone operators have already adapted, extending their range and refining their precision to strike even beyond traditional frontline zones. Experts believe the long-term implications could be crippling for Moscow. Russia's howitzers are not only expensive and difficult to replace under the strain of sanctions, but they are also central to its doctrine of overwhelming firepower. Without sufficient artillery, Russian units may be forced to fight under conditions for which they are ill-prepared, relying on outdated tactics that have already cost them dearly in manpower. Some analysts suggest that the erosion of Russia's artillery edge could represent the beginning of a broader shift in battlefield momentum. For the Ukrainian drone operators, each mission carries not just strategic weight but also a profound emotional charge. One operator described the surreal mix of focus and exhilaration as he guided his FPV toward a Russian howitzer. You hold your breath in those final seconds, knowing the explosion you're about to cause could save countless comrades. And when the screen lights up with fire, it feels like justice has been served. Such personal testimonies underscore how drone warfare is transformed into both a tactical tool and a psychological weapon. Meanwhile, Ukraine's allies in the West are watching closely. The success of the FPV campaign is being cited as further evidence of the need for sustained military aid, particularly in the field of drone technology and electronic warfare. Some officials in NATO capitals see Ukraine's ingenuity as a model for modern asymmetric warfare, proving that relatively cheap systems can neutralize far more expensive conventional hardware. Military planners are now studying the Ukrainian approach as a blueprint for future conflicts. As the smoke clears over the shattered remains of dozens of Russian howitzers, one truth has become undeniable. The battlefield has changed. No longer is artillery alone the king of war. Drones, fast, cheap, and deadly, have taken their place as the decisive force shaping the front line. For Ukraine, the message could not be clearer. With innovation, courage, and persistence, even the heaviest weapons of an invading army can be reduced to smoldering ruins.